guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching X-Men 97. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 4, season 1 of X-Men 97. Whoa. I don't know where this next one's going, other than maybe learning about how Storm can possibly get her powers back from Forge. I don't know the backstory of Forge. I don't know much about his character. Again, I don't like looking things up. I probably could, but then it'd be spoilers. So if I was watching this in real time, I could just like look it up or like watch somebody's like, you know, like this might be what's happening on X-Men 97 next. But it seems the things that the recap episode that I watched, or the recap that I watched on YouTube, kind of just pertained really to the last episode. And so from here on out, I don't know where we're going. I don't know what Jean and Scott's relationship looks like anymore. I don't know what Rogue and Gambit's relationship looks like anymore. I don't know what Rogue and Magneto's relationship looks like anymore. Where are the Friends of Humanity? Where is our Maker's Mold? Our Menace Mold? Main Mold? Moldy Mold? I don't know. Guys, what are you going to do with me? What are you going to do with me other than just go, oh, that gosh darn funny little gal. I'm sorry. But now that we have the two Jeans that have separated, I do worry about the Jean that has gone, because she could still very much be seduced by Sinister and brought back into the fold. And having an extra Jean out there, like we are now going to just be thinking about her in the back of our minds. It's just going to tingle every now and then. But what's going to happen next, I'm not quite sure. I don't know who we're going to face. I don't know what evil is in our midst. I don't know if there's going to be any evil, if we're going to get a lot of character building, because obviously we had Jean and Logan that had that moment to help bring her memory back, and very much she sensed, you know, the feelings that he has for her and how much she means to him. So I don't know if that's going to be a problem. I do not like the Logan Scott Jean love triangle. I think it's played out, but it's what we got. I don't know if Cable all of a sudden shows up and he's a grown-ass man, and Nathan's like, Dad, you abandoned me, and Cyclops is like, no, the thing I was trying to avoid. I don't know. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. Like, again, Scott's probably one of my favorite characters in the entire show, so I just want him to maybe be mildly happy. We can't ask for too much happiness when it comes to Scott Summers, because he's not allowed. Ever, it seems. But somebody who's never really allowed a lot of happiness is Rogue, and she seems to have found a little bit of that with Magneto and Gambit. Kind of the best of both worlds. If they don't mind sharing, I'm okay with that love triangle. I don't know. I don't know if it's just love, or if, you know, he can fill a void, same thing. If he can fulfill something in her that Gambit can't, but then she can still have her relationship with Gambit. I don't know. It's a kid's cartoon. I don't think we're gonna like let it go there, but like, you know, I also was just like, oh, you know, they don't do dark, because I've been watching too much of Gen V and the boys that like I'm just like blow his head off, and I, like kind of forget that it's not that type of show. But then we had all of the horror stuff happen in the last one, and I was like, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't want it to go in the direction of the boys, but like we could toe the line of like, what? Considering the people that are probably watching this, that watched it when they were kids, are way old enough to handle it being a little bit more graphic, a little bit more involved, showing a little, giving a little bit more, you know. I don't know. But I don't know what to expect with this episode, so I'm really excited to get into it. So guys, let's not delay any further and get into it. Don't forget to buy those t-shirts. Look down below. FunnyLittleGalReacts.com. You can get the X-Men 97 t-shirts. Well, Funny Little Gal Reacts X-Men. Nathanael, show a picture! Somewhere. Alright, now we can get into it.
I'd like to help you get back what you've lost.
I hope he's a friend. I don't know if he is or not. A Marvel one, okay. Dope. Oh! Has Forge been in the opening the whole time? Wait, some of this is new. Are they changing it up every time? I don't know why I felt like my hair flopped over a little bit right there. You know, like when you could feel your hair do something? That's what I thought I was feeling. Okay, was Forge originally in the beginning? And now I'm just now noticing him? Motendo.
You haven't found a little extra? Here.
Aw, thanks, Remy. But our new boss beat you to the pot.
I'll take a cappuccino if you just taking orders.
No. Luckily, I am giving them. After breakfast, the X-Men will report to the danger room for drills. We must be ready should Mr. Sinister resurface.
Surely our youngest member deserves some jubilation on her 18th birthday.
Ooh, she's turning 18.
Jubilee will see far more birthdays should she learn to master her powers to face a world that despises her.
Easy. God, what a happy day.
I didn't get him a pony for his sweet 16th.
My parents perished when I was a child.
Yeah. Dummy.
Who's got 2 thumbs that blast fireworks and turns 18 today? Me.
Aw, happy birthday, sweet pea. How do you want to celebrate the big 18th?
Yeah,
huh?
that's what's most
we
important.
Are all ears.
Let's go to the arcade. It'll be just like old times. What do you think?
Why did everyone look at Magneto?
You would have the master of magnetism seen in a bar of childish make-believe.
This is bogus.
It is.
What's wrong with just one day where I don't have to freak out about Jean and her clone, or Cyclops and his latest control issue?
Yeah,
They
I'm with
came
her.
here because they just had to go play mutant politics at the United Nations.
Genosha entering the UN is a big deal.
It is, but she has one 18th birthday.
You actually do play video games? This might be make or break.
The only people who hate video games are bad at video games. This one isn't mine. Never even heard of a Motendo. Rogue said they had some surprises. Days looking up. Let's play.
Wait, why is that there?
I'm going to find out I'm a mutant, then be caught dead playing that.
Oh, Roberto, I wanted to like you, son, but that's not okay. It's attacking. How did it get there? Whoa! Oh, it's like Superman 3. 4? 3? 4? 3, I think. Whoa! Sentinels, still a thing. Master Mold, right?
Where'd the mansion go?
They're in your mind, girlfriend.
How did we get downtown so fast?
Because you're not downtown. It's like Jumanji, but cooler?
It would be a lot easier if you just used your powers.
True.
If there's cameras around, my parents could see me on TV.
Do you really think everyone is focused on you?
Yeah, no doubt. Self-centered. Throw a mask on him. This music like even feels like a video game from back in the day.
Hello?
Ooh, Matrix style. Love it.
Whoa, hold up. Genosha? But, like, way back when, Genosha?
Whoa, I love the glitching. Whoa! No cameras, use your power. Seriously, turn around! Blast these guys! Or let them dissolve into nothing.
I didn't do that.
Maybe it was her.
Oh, she's dope.
Was that you, Hot Topic Stalker? Calling us earlier on the phone?
Hot Topic Stalker.
System error.
Duh, we're totally in a video game.
Thanks for catching up.
Pay attention to the young
Ooh.
lady. You're like totally in a video game.
What in the name of all heaven is that?
Yeah.
Your primetime psycho interdimensional alien TV producer who feeds off ratings.
I like it. I mean, I don't, but I love it.
Looks like you've been dieting?
You noticed? Got some nip, some tuck.
Oh my god.
It's been a horrible third quarter, and it shows. Let's be real. Ratings are down,
Wow.
down, down, and thirsty for the next big thing, dirty girl. That's why I made the pivot to video games, the future of mind numbery.
I'm actually digging this premise. You wanted to go to an arcade, now you're in one.
None of this is even real.
Well, I don't want to say something scary, like if you die in the game, you die in real life, but... Stakes.
Stakes. Oh my god.
The old X-Men are totally old school.
Who's the boss?
Yeah.
Magneto.
Storm, different worlds.
Divorce court.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
You're my X-Men, Jubilee, so game on!
Oh my gosh, I love this premise. This is amazing. The rise of Jubilee. Press start to continue. I mean, but he doesn't know about Roberto's power. Not that that matters. I don't know. Old school video game. Oh my god! This is amazing. But like, when is she done? I love all the aliens. Oh, I like you better skinny. I ain't one to body shame, but the bigger he gets, the more gluttonous he seems to be, the more I think he's getting from her.
How did you get my health back?
That wasn't me.
Yeah, who was the person from the beginning? Or not the beginning, but like the one... Was it a different Jubilee? Because she had pink underneath of her when she was floating.
I should probably find a way out of here.
Yeah.
What's the rush? These levels are taking me back.
Because you're a slave.
Sooner or later, you gotta grow up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, reality will smack you right in the face.
Oh. Oh boy. Who's the... He didn't die, right?
Battle time, baby!
I am Magneto.
Oh wow, this is amazing.
Oh no! Roberto's health is almost gone!
Yeah, how do you... The person that restored your health needs to restore his health.
Pattern of attack. Typical boss battle shenanigans. I just need to wait for it to cycle.
Smart. Did she win? Health restored? Total victory.
No, no, no! This can't be happening!
Yeah.
An extra life!
Wow.
How did that get in there?
How did that get in there?
Did I die?
Almost.
I thought I lost you.
Oh boy.
I found an extra life. Someone is definitely helping us.
Uh-huh.
Tô nem aí. Esse lugar é muito perigoso.
I don't speak Portuguese. Come on.
I don't speak justifiably angry Portuguese.
Justifiably angry
This young
Portuguese.
lady did take down old Magneto.
She did.
Bow before the Lord of Magnetism.
Maybe you didn't? Oh, goodness, what's happening there? Whoa.
Huh?
Yeah, who is this chick?
I hacked you out of the game server to buy us some time.
Awesome.
She's a plot twist. She's in league with Mojo.
Zip it, DaCosta. Like I said,
Whoa!
we go way back. Now we need to move. That blobby tyrant fraud could download in here any second.
That is dope. Oh my god.
I got a few questions. Explain everything!
You gotta test a game before launch.
Mojo needed beta testers, digital replicas of me.
I'm the only one left. I've played these levels inside and out. Relived the glory days more than I care to count, but note the hair and wrinkles.
Oh, you look great.
Figured out a glitch and hacked my way through here before deletion.
Figures my game has cheat codes. Very me.
Jubilee, I know a part of you wants to hang here. It's nice knowing how every stage ends, but that's not living. Living doesn't get cheat codes or extra lives, but it has friends and family and heapings of hope. Life's a total risk and it's on you. Take it.
So Magneto was right.
A bit, but he's totally wrong about one thing. Video games rule.
Absolutely. Oh, I love this episode.
What do you say we destroy Mojo's game and get you two lovebirds out of here?
Ooh, lovebirds. I love seeing a mature rogue. Whoa. Whoa. The final boss, Mojo.
I think he fell off his diet.
Fine by me. The bigger they are, the harder they pop.
Yes. Oh, I love a mature Jubilee. Not that, like, older is wiser, but definitely older is wiser in this case. And confident.
What's the testing I'm throwing to a commercial during a video game?
I got him!
Hold up, cowboy.
Wait, that came from Roberto?
Time to end you nasty glitches!
Oh boy.
This may have canceled me today, but I swear I'll gut you in the reboot!
Nah. Oh wow. He'll be back. Well, maybe. Maybe not. She's gonna start running shit. Great episode! Oh my god! Yeah, throw that away. I don't even know how it got in here.
Roberto, you could have...
Yeah. Talk about risk.
Ooh, happy birthday! Oh, they actually would be really powerful together, wouldn't they? Did they just lay down on her bed? I said I liked the mature Jubilee. 18-year-old needs to take a beat. I feel like such a mom in that moment.
Storm, dinner is ready. My papa's bison chili.
How does it work? A mutant who can invent anything he can conceive.
I can get at parts of the brain that are normally dormant in humans. Draw unique connections like a Rubik's Cube on constant autopilot.
Interesting.
But if you're needing a neat toaster or a thing that'll store your mutant powers...
Or a bowl of this delicious chili.
Yep, or chili. Then I'm your man.
I'm in. Okay, I trust him.
I miss soaring. The wind in my hair, so powerful it's hard to breathe, but so fresh as to be worth it. Your mutant gifts have allowed you to fix yourself. What a blessing.
Wasn't anything to fix. Just adapted and got a little creative. Let's go for a ride.
Yeah, I want to see what he's got up his sleeve for her. Oh, horseback, feeling the wind in her hair. Oh.
Keep up. I'm not building you a faster horse.
What a rude little man.
Well, I like the bond that's happening here.
The real trick to reversing what the executioner did to you wasn't making an inverted version of its radiation.
It was creating a machine that could safely channel such power.
Ah, you've been listening. Last power differential clicked in my head when we were out riding.
Oh,
like
interesting.
Said, helps to get outside. You ready?
That's very trusting. Why not? Unless it's something bad.
Okay, Ororo. Give it a try.
Winds, heed my command. I am Storm, mistress of the elements. Rise, winds, and move the desert sands.
Oh, damn it.
Hear me, please. It can't be real.
I know, Aurora.
That's so sad to give her any sort of hope and then it not fall through.
Why is fixing me so important to you?
Storm. After the war, I didn't have the resources to build what I so easily saw in my mind. The Defense Department offered to help me, as long as I helped them build some devices. Devices that could be used to neutralize dangerous mutants.
Oh, no.
No. No, no, no. You made these?
No. A scientist in Scotland did. Using my early designs, rough strokes at best.
You, of all people, should know the perils of trusting those in Washington.
That's not fair. I was hurting. If I told you the truth in Dallas, you wouldn't have let me help you.
So you lied.
He feels guilty.
I'll say it once. Then you can go or you can stay, but I love you.
Yeah,
You
that's...
meant to make me a goddess. Instead, you have fashioned a fool.
I feel her. I feel her on that. I don't know if I would have been easily swayed either. Oh, where are you going? Whoa.
Aurora!
What? How did I return here?
Oh, shit. Oh, what is doing that? Oh, is it the owl?
Get out of my home, you damn demon!
Oh!
Ah! Is this death? No. You live, disappointed, trapped here, haunted. I feast on misery, and I, the adversary, shall not waste my meal.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't end there. Oh, I cannot watch the next episode. Oh man. Yeah. I know who Gil Birmingham is. Interesting. I like that they had him. Okay. Fix my hair. It is windswept from that episode. We had two very different halves. The first half with Jubilee kind of being in an old school video game, like I felt that. It felt so good. It was exciting. I was excited for her birthday. I was excited for her to spend time with Roberto. And mature Jubilee was a thing of wonder. It was so great to see her, and she was wise, and she was giving advice to Jubilee. The idea of Mojo using them in a video game to entertain aliens, great. I was entertained. I don't think I'd be considered an alien. I don't think I'd be considered a mutant. And I thoroughly enjoyed that. Especially being sucked into a video game, you know, it kind of had Jumanji feels. And the fact that she loves and wanted to go to an arcade and then she's part of a game. I think that that's great. And I'm excited to see, you know, in the future, not being more adult, but like what she can become, because seeing an older version of her was delightful for me because we've only ever seen her as a kid. So it was really cool to like see her like that, and to see Roberto use his powers, even though I didn't even realize he used his powers. I was just like, wait, that was him? I think he needs to learn to trust that his mother might actually understand that he has mutant powers. And, you know, she might just be afraid of them because people generally are afraid of the thing that they don't understand. And I think he might grow to be maybe a little bit more comfortable about at least opening up to her at some point. Now, him and Jubilee having their moment, good for her. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. But, like, I'm not a mom, but I was just like, young lady, open your door 3 inches. What are you doing? I thought that was really cool. It was a great throwback music-wise, animation-wise, and just kind of feeling like it's in an old school game felt really cool. And Mojo, I don't know if we'd ever seen him before, but I really liked him. The work. Who did his voice? I don't know who David Origio is, but I really, really enjoyed him. And Spiral. I don't know if we get her. I did see that Morph turned into her in the last episode. I don't know if I'm familiar with Spiral or not. Gosh, when all you've seen in like 20 plus years is just the movies and you haven't watched any of the animated shit, it really makes you feel stupid. So definitely her kind of smiling at Mojo's demise. I think we're going to see her again. Magneto thinking that that Jubilee doesn't need to train at all, is really, or I'm sorry, Magneto thinking that Jubilee should train and not have fun on her birthday is upsetting. Like, that is like so strict parent, it's unbelievable. And Magneto, maybe, I mean, I know he like wears his hair down, but like he needs to let his hair down. You know what I'm saying? He needs to understand what it's like to be young and fun. And I know his childhood was ripped from him, which we were reminded of. You know, Morph was definitely left like, oh geez, like you didn't enjoy, or like somebody didn't get a car on their 16th birthday, and then Magneto being like, my parents were dead. It's just like, oh, gulp. But, you know, even Gambit sitting down and just saying, like, do you want some cream for your coffee? And Magneto being able to spoon it out for her. Whew. Gambit saying, well, if you're taking orders. And he's like, no, I'm not taking orders. I'm giving them. Ooh, that was a moment. That was a moment. I really liked it. I really enjoyed that. More of that to come, please. I love that. But then I knew Storm, you know, her losing her powers is going to be like a major focus. And I wasn't sure if I should remember Forge or not. And I love that Gil is voicing him. I think that that is fantastic casting. The connection, like I could tell like that he was somebody that like you could trust because he was coming from a place of empathy, sympathy, that he was being very open with her. And I was like, okay, I like him, but I feel like that to come from out of nowhere is definitely suspicious. And learning that he's kind of behind the technology that helped, what was his name? Exterminator? Damn it. Exterminate? Exile? Whatever. To help him take away Storm's powers that, you know, Forge was kind of behind that technology. Not mainly, but, you know, definitely he probably wrote up the first plans for it. I get her anger. And him just saying, like you're a goddess and I love you. Like, what? That doesn't make up for shit. I don't care if you think I'm a goddess and you love me. I'm mad at you. My feelings for you matter in this moment. And I'm pissed. The owl thing taking her away. I don't know if it's a figment of Storm's imagination, if maybe she didn't actually make it out of the machine. If she did, like she was thrown back into the house. I don't know if she's blown back. I don't know if she has her powers back. I don't know if that moment's really going to bring that back or not. Let me go back to that part, actually. The adversary. Okay, so I don't know who the adversary is, but great great animation on that. The claw and then appearing in the doorway. So dope. So dope. I do love, not that this has a horror element to it, but like they very much are leaning into, we can do things with animation that we couldn't used to, and we want to make this look dope. Dope. But the adversary feeding on misery and despair, that is where Storm is currently living because she wants to feel the wind again. And not that she just wants to command the elements and be powerful, but like she wants that part of her back again, because what she's missing is just, I mean, there's a piece of her missing and she wants it back again. I don't blame her, but I'm interested to learn more about the adversary. I don't know what the next episode, if we're going to pick up here or what. Gosh, I never know what's coming. And I love that because like normally on shows, it's like, and this is going to lead you into this next episode. And this will lead you into this next episode. It gives you bits and pieces, but it doesn't necessarily spell out what exactly it is that you're going to be witnessing. Now, personally, I think the adversary, Storm's going to have to fight against her despair, her feelings. I don't think that she's necessarily going to return the loving feelings that Forge has for her, but Forge is also bitten by the adversary, so I don't know if that's going to be a problem. He seems to be able to repair himself, so that's great. For some reason, Forge now sounds familiar. I don't know if that's like a Mandela effect. They're like, no, I know all about him. I don't know if I do. I don't know. Anyway, I'm very much looking forward to the next episode, but if you want to watch full interaction of this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to one episode early, but in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Oh my god, y'all that grew up, like, playing, like, it reminded me of, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, the old Nintendo games that were very blocky, but, like, so much fun to play. Oh my gosh. The one that comes to mind is the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or even the original Mortal Kombat, because those, if you go to play them now, look rough as hell, but like, I loved them. This definitely is more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles than, or, what's the one with the two guys, and they have big guns? Oh man, I bet you guys could tell me exactly what I'm talking about. People be like, it's this one. Why don't you know that? I'm gonna think about it and then it'll occur to me. Oh, I wanna know the name of it right now. It was like one of the original Nintendo games. Anyways, that's what it reminded me of. It brought back all that nostalgia of playing those, like the original like Punch Out with Mike Tyson, Paperboy, all that shit. was so wonderful to see the feeling, the vibes, listening to the music, all of that. It was dope. Did it take you back? Did it give you those nostalgic feels? Because there's nothing about this show that makes me feel more old and young at the same time. Because like I'm like, wow, how far video games have come, and wow, does that make me feel like a kid again? And I love that. It's kind of like watching Stranger Things, even though that kind of takes place more for somebody that's maybe about 7 to 10 years older than me. Like they would have a teenage perspective of like the Stranger Things kind of world, like the 80s. Like I remember like the Reagan Bush presidency. Like I like remember that being as a kid, like that's the one thing that like other than that, I just like remembered George Bush being president. I don't really remember the Reagan era. But like what I'm saying is that like there are definitely people who remember that era and being a kid and that happening and all of this stuff being very fresh and new and me kind of growing up into it a little bit. So definitely you know, this is meant for somebody my age for sure to have those nostalgic feelings, and maybe a little bit younger for sure, but like I definitely like felt it immediately. For Storm, it's so funny, like the shot on her face right now. I'm gonna turn my camera. It's just her eyes. It's just her eyes. Oh gosh. Inside look at what's going on. Chaos, chaos. This is put together. This not so much, but this is put together. Speaking of put together, I gotta get myself together here. Okay, so just remember to like subscribe and like comment, especially in the Jubilee video game thing. But then also, you know, with The Adversary, I will have probably watched at least 2 to 3 more episodes by the time this hits YouTube. So feel free to go ahead and talk freely in the comments about The Adversary and if that's something that was in the comic book, because I don't remember it. I don't know if that's always been Storm's storyline, if this has always been Storm's storyline. But then also, what did you guys think about a mature Jubilee? I say that because Jubilee is always like the kid of the group, and she's always like that spark of fresh and fun. And it was really interesting to see her older and still kind of have that. Like, that just like proves that like age is like something that like you can either be defined by or you can defy. And I like to think that I defy it every day, that I love being a kid at heart, and that I still enjoy things that, you know, make me laugh, and that I love being silly and goofy and have fun and all of those things. So definitely I was loving mature Jubilee, because she still seemed like the Jubilee we know and love, but just wizened, very wizened. I love that. I love that. But guys, come back here for the next episode. I cannot wait to watch it, even though I cannot watch it today. But in the meantime, I'll see ya.